Have you ever heard that the map is not the territory? This is a very important concept to understand when it comes to changing your life, improving your reality, getting what you want. If you're not attracting, creating what you want in your life, it's most likely because the map you have to interact with the world, with the territory, doesn't work. So you see, the way you perceive things, people, money, the world, economy, yourself, the map that you have, meaning the thoughts, the beliefs, the assumptions, the opinions that you have of a thing, doesn't really represent the thing. It only represents your own perception of that thing. And so you live, you act, you show up, you perceive, you respond to that thing based on the perception that you have, based on the map that you have of that territory, that thing, that experience that you perceive. And so if the map is wrong, you can blame the world as much as you want, but you will keep on getting the same old result because you keep on navigating life with the same old map. It's like driving a car and the GPS is taking you again to the wrong place and the wrong place and the wrong place, and all you do is follow blindly. And then you get angry at the people who made the road and the things and the people who invented the GPS, and you fight the world because you feel like the world should follow your map. And so how many people are angry at others? They want other people to change, to apologize, to do different things, the world, the economy, right? Everything should change to meet their world, their map. And then I will be happy. Life will be so easy if everybody is like me, thinking like me, or how I think things should be, right? If you listen to people, social media and so on, you'll see that a lot of people operate from that. The challenge is that the world, the territory doesn't care what your map is, because life only reflects back to you who you are being. So it's a loop, right? What you perceive based on, the map, your construct of reality, your thought of yourself and the world and the belief and the assumptions and the opinion you've created. It's what you project on the things, the people, money, the economy, cars, love, people, all these things you project, all of that on them. So you don't see them as they are, you see it as the map that you have subconsciously is, the blueprint that you've created is. And so then you act according to that map. So if you have certain unhealthy relationship, unhealthy things happening in your life, the only thing you can do is to stop fighting the world, stop fighting people, stop arguing with that thing, because there you waste your time. What you resist will persist. You have to understand that if life is a mirror and I'm not getting what I want and I keep getting in these wrong places and it's not working for me, I'm not getting what I want, then my map is wrong. My map freaking sucks. Somewhere in my paradigm, somewhere in my relationship with that thing or myself or whatever the context may be, the map is wrong. So instead of fighting the world, trying to change the world to meet me or where I want to go, I have to realize that the cause of what I experience in my life starts in me, in my thought, in my assumption, in my perception. Perception equals creation. If you perceive certain things to be bad and wrong and limited, you will experience those things to be that exactly, regardless of the goal that you have. So life in that way is always a beautiful mirror. So the point of this video is what? Is to make you realize that the only thing you can really do is to drop the fight. The fight, the change is not outside of you. It always starts between yourself. And so how do you do that? It starts by asking yourself, where in my life am I not getting the result that I want? Where in my life am I frustrated, suffering, unhappy, right? Whatever the things may be, and be like, okay, in that area of my life, something's not working. So let me look at this situation, but this time, and let me look inside of me. Where in my thought, where in my perception, where in my belief of that experience am I wrong? Where is it that in me I need to change, expand, grow, see this situation, that thing from completely different eyes? If we look at money, for example, if you keep looking at money to being scarce and bad and limited, right? The classic old story. But you truly desire wealth, you want to improve your financial situation and your investment and whatever it may be. What you see the conflict is that you have a map that leads you to scarcity, but you have a desire that leads you to growth, to abundance, to prosperity. guess where you're going to end up? Always in scarcity, because the map is what you use to drive your life. So it doesn't matter what you want, you only get what you are, what you really believe between yourself. So if you start to change your map of the world about money, about finance, about the world in this area, and you keep to that, now you can start getting to a new place, a new reality, and life being a mirror will start reflecting that back to you. And it's the same in everything else, in relationship. If you keep on attracting toxic people, right, vampires or energy suckers or whatever, ask yourself, how do I keep attracting those people in my life? Where in me am I toxic? Where in me do I need to change, to upgrade my map, so I can finally put those people aside and start attracting something else? The cause is always somewhere in your perception, somewhere in the way you think about it, in the way you perceive that thing, the story you tell yourself. As long as that story is the same old story, the same old paradigm, the same old map that you use for decades to navigate a world that is never giving you what you want, you gotta stop holding on so tightly to that goddamn map and let it fucking go, right? And you have to start crafting a completely different map, start completely outgrowing that old paradigm. And if you don't know how to do that, go and listen and learn from people who already have the thing that you desire. Proximity is power. If you want to learn about money, study rich people. If you want to learn about being healthy and fit and looking a certain way, go study or go spend time with people who already think and already are this way. It's the same for everything else. Proximity is power. Today we got access to podcasts and books and courses and people around you and meetups and whatnot, so you can literally put yourself in places around people who already think a certain way, already are a certain way, so that you can learn and discover their map of the world. And my guess is that you will see how drastically different it is from the old idea you have of yourself. But that's just one way. If you don't know where to start, get new information that helps you thinking greater in that particular area, or get a coach, get somebody that can help you expand. If you need help to transform your self-image, to overcome any form of limitations you have within yourself, you can book a coaching call with me directly. Together, we can really go and break through all those limitations you may have. So I hope this video makes sense. Remember, don't fight the world, change your map, and the world will change. Let me know what you think down in the comment. As always, thank you for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Be well.